Billionaire Elon Musk was back on the stand this week in a class action lawsuit filed against him by Tesla investors. Mr. Musk was questioned by his own lawyer about a tweet that Tesla investors say misled them about a deal that never happened. The 51-year-old insisted that he had no ill motive in his tweets about the Tesla buyout. He said his intent was to do the right thing for all shareholders. The trial centers on two 2018 tweets in which Mr. Musk indicated he had lined up the money to take Tesla private. Well, joining us now to talk more about this ongoing trial is Brendan Caldwell, director at Caldwell Securities Ltd. Brendan, welcome back to Forum Daily.
Always good to be here, Nima.
Always good to have you, Brendan. So let's talk about this tweet back in 2018. What are your thoughts on what has been happening ever since it came out?
Well, having a 50-something-year-old investment guy talk about how technology has reformed and changed and influenced the world is probably a wrong market thing. So I'll try and just take it from a stockholder's, investor's point of view. We've increasingly, really since at least the era of the ascendancy of Donald Trump, Twitter in particular, but social media in general, has been used to getting an immediate message out for immediate impact in a way that the old days, say prior to, 2015, there would have been a host of lawyers and marketing and media people between the principal and the statement to the public. Now it's happening more or less real time, and that's had a tremendous impact. It got a president elected, love him or hate him, it got Donald Trump elected, his ability to have these immediate tweets. So Elon Musk is doing much the same thing, not to equate the two, but if you're an entrepreneur, you are an enthusiast about your business and you want to tell the whole world right now. And Elon Musk is probably the greatest entrepreneur since Steve Jobs, if not for maybe even Thomas Edison, or maybe of all time. So of all the entrepreneurs I've known, they want to really just tell people about their business and there's a way to do that and communicate it to the world quickly. And I can understand his enthusiasm in doing that. Is it a good idea? Because there was a reason for all those other safeguards, the media people and the lawyers. So is it a good idea? Well, I think it has its pitfalls, certainly.
Definitely some pitfalls there, Brendan. Now, it's really interesting how social media is sort of seeping into the world of investment. We're seeing, as you say, we're seeing a lot of finfluencers, online investment gurus, but individuals who actually work in the industry itself are often held back from giving any advice on social media due to regulations. So what sort of words of wisdom or advice would you have for individuals who may be looking for all their investment advice online?
Well, there's an old economic principle goes back, I don't know how many years, and I don't know who said it first, but it says there's no such thing as a free lunch. So anybody that's giving you something for free, and that includes information, wants something from you. It's a friend of mine said, I don't think even he was the first to say it, that if you're not paying for a product, you're the product. So if you're getting information online about any subject that you're paying for, well, that's fine. The people that are providing you the information are doing it in exchange for the money that you're paying. And you can probably rely to a greater degree on information that you pay for, whether it's an in-person call with an advisor or in some other medium. But free information, quote unquote, free information, makes you the product. The people who are providing information want something from you. They want to motivate you to act. So if you're getting some free information on an investment strategy, it's because the people who have no direct compensation from you want you to do this because in one way or the other, they're going to get paid if you take the course of action that they're recommending. So I think people need to think about the fact that if you're not paying for it, a product, then you're the product.
Definitely some advice to consider there, Brendan. A quick 30 seconds left here, but if in terms of future tweets or future social media posts that are similar, what does this type of information on social media actually mean for shareholders? What should they take away from all of this?
Well, I think first off, when I'm talking about entrepreneurs, it's very hard to rein them in. But I think companies do need to have a policy. They do need to have somebody check the tweet before it goes out. If it takes an extra 5 minutes or 15 or 20 minutes for that tweet to go out, having somebody else check it, is got to be a must-do for corporations, because we all have said things that are stupid and we regret, me more than most. So if I could have a do-over on that, that would be great. But at least when I say something, it doesn't usually have the permanence of the social media posts that, well, like the ones Elon Musk is being tried over today.
All right, Brendan, always great advice. Thank you again for joining us today on Forum Daily.
Thank you, Nima.
We'll be right back.